Have you ever heard of a caffeine rehab? There is a massive subreddit dedicated to this concept. Just within this last month, people have been posting things like this. Honestly, I am loving life without caffeine. 3 weeks caffeine free. I feel so much better. I very quickly started sleeping way better. My energy is now starting to pick up and I'm feeling more positive. Each member of this subreddit has a badge next to their name that indicates the number of days that they have been caffeine free. Like going cold turkey can be really hard. 4 days cold turkey, I feel like crying. No time to go cold turkey. I tried quitting cold turkey. I had a terrible headache and extreme nausea. Going cold turkey, headache symptoms will peak at approximately 51 hours in and can last up to 12 days. But there's an easier way. Tapering off. Guy7005 says, I think it's much better to taper. Tapering is easier for the body, but not for the motivation, so it's a decision you have to make. Weaning off caffeine has not been that well studied. However, there have been a number of YouTubers who have experimented and reported back that tapering off is the best way to avoid really bad withdrawal symptoms. Ditterless takes the headache out of quitting caffeine with our caffeine rehab kit. It's simple. 1 kit, 4 bags, each of the bags containing less and less caffeine. By the end, you'll have gone from fully caffeinated to pretty much decaf, all pain-free. Our pitch, maintain your ritual of drinking coffee every single morning, all the while quitting caffeine pain-free. We're still in beta testing, but this is what some of our participants have been saying about the process. One of the things we liked about your approach is that you are not purists. For example, all or nothing when it comes to caffeine. You let people know that it's okay to choose their own level. While I'm following the directions and going with less caffeine through each bag, I'm excited for the concept of options for how much caffeine you have. I'm not supposed to have caffeine for anxiety reasons, but the idea of being able to brew a 1/4 caf at home is so nice. Taste. Don't think I compromise in this area at all. I've always disliked the taste of decaf, which is why I never ordered it twice. Jitterless was pleasantly different. As a coffee fanatic who wanted something less intense, this worked wonders. Thanks for letting me tag along for the ride. I definitely feel like decreasing the amount of caffeine we take in each day has been tremendously helpful in terms of sleep, afternoon crashes, and overall well-being. I really feel like we have found our sweet spot in terms of caffeine. By week 4, I noticed that I was getting better sleep and waking up more refreshed, especially after my first coffee. Done and done. Frankly, I feel like a god, so not much to say. I'm like a caffeine-free girly now. It's wild. It really wasn't that bad, and I don't miss it. The rehab kit was a key way to sticking with it. Jumping straight to decaf would have been a huge mental hurdle for me. Interested? Get on our waitlist for lunch in the link in our bio.